Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at my team building for my week 4 match against Val. I know I spent a lot of time on team building in my last video, so I'll try to keep it brief this time around. So you all know my squad by now. My opponent Val has a very Trick Room oriented team with G-Max Hatterene, Whimsicott, Rhyperior, Raichu, Butterfree, Lapras, Maractus, Mimikyu, Stakataka, Inteleon, and Emolga. Now, looking at the speed tiers of this team, you can see there are a few fast Pokemon up here like Inteleon, Whimsicott, Raichu, and Emolga, but every other Pokemon on this team is either Trick Room oriented, is focused on setting up Trick Room, or can help Trick Room go up. So I knew I really needed a good Trick Room counter to Val's team, and I figured that Cobalion, my good friend Cobalion, could help with that because a lot of Val's Trick Room Pokemon are weak to the Steel type or Fighting type, like Hatterene, Rhyperior, Lapras, Stakataka, Mimikyu. Basically, all of the Trick Room Pokemon get hit for super effective by Cobalion. So if I could play with Cobalion well, I could probably finish off Val with it. I also figured Dragapult would be a good partner for beat up, and I also figured out a nice tech with those two Pokemon to get around Mimikyu's Disguise ability to stop it from getting up Trick Room. I would beat Mimikyu up with Dragapult instead of my own Cobalion to break Disguise, and then use Steel Spike to one-shot it before it could set up Trick Room. I also figured, however, that I would need a plan for Val's fast mode with Inteleon, and I put a lot of thought into this. Now, naturally, I could just rely on Jolteon because it's faster than Inteleon and just can easily one-shot it with its good electric-type attacks. But there's a problem with that. Val has a lot of Pokemon immune to the electric-type attack through their abilities. As you can see here on this chart, Val has 3 different electric-type immunities. And Raichu and Rhyperior, both of whom have Lightning Rod, and Rhyperior is just immune to it in general, and Emolga, who has Motor Drive. So I came up with a neat tech to get around the Inteleon mode with Meowstic and Tangrowth. Normally Tangrowth's a slow redirector, but with its Chlorophyll ability, it can become a Sun Sweeper. I EV'd it to become faster than Inteleon and gave Meowstic Sunny Day so that I could just straight up one-shot it with a Max Overgrowth. So this was the team I had planned for Val. My 6th member was Primarina because I figured it was relatively slow, could also handle some of Val's Trick Room Pokemon like Rhyperior and Stakataka, and its G-Max Starfall from Moonblast could help stop status conditions such as Butterfree's Sleep Powders or Confusion from G-Max Smite. Dragapult was a pretty standard set with Phantom Force to do super effective damage to G-Max Hatterene, Beat Up to proc Justified and to stop Mimikyu, Breaking Swipe to lower attack, and Light Screen to boost my own special defense. Primarina, I'm running a pretty standard Assault Vest set. With my Cobalion, I'm running Ironhead Sacred Sword, and I ran Stone Edge to just stop Pokemon like Butterfree, something else against Lapras, a nice little coverage move. And I also ran Protect just to have that option. Jolteon, I just gave it a pretty standard attacking set along with Weather Ball in case I found the need to use it against Whimsicott if I found Val's fast mode. I knew Jolteon probably wasn't going to come to a match if Val brought Trick Room or lots of electric immunities and electric redirects like I thought they would, but I figured it was nice to have it just in case, and it could be a threat in Team Preview. Force them to bring those Lightning Rod Pokemon even if I'm not bringing them, so that way I can take them out easily with my other Pokemon. And then, as you can see here, I decided to run Meowstic with a Safeguard to stop the status conditions I mentioned earlier, Thunder Wave for speed control, Sunny Day to set it for Tangrowth, and Psychic. And then I ran a Chlorophyll Tangrowth instead of the usual Regenerator Tangrowth. I still gave it Yachi Berry because I did not need extra special attack investment to knock out even a Dynamaxed Inteleon. and I wanted to survive a Ice Beam or Max Hailstorm just in case Val found a way, like paired Whimsicott with their Inteleon and used Tailwind to make it go faster than my Tangrowth even after I set up Sun. So that's the team and my thought process behind it. Let's get into the match. Now that we've taken a look at team preview for Val, let's get into the games. First, let's just let them know we're all done. Ready. Okay, so looks like we're staring down Val's Trick Room mode. This is the exact same team they've brought to weeks 2 and 3, if I remember correctly. Might not be the same moves, spreads, etc. But we'll see. Emolga's kind of scaring me just because of Nuzzle strategies. If they lead that could be annoying. So let's just... I feel like I always lead Cobalion and Dragapult here game 1 because of the strategy I discussed for how to handle Trick Room. And then in the back, I'll bring Primarina and Jolteon's no good here. Probably Meowstic. Just for safeguard stuff. That's kind of tricky. Who to bring in the back? Probably Meowstic, though. Yeah. Alright, Butterfree Stack Attacker. Okay, that means... Oh, I see what's going... I see what's happening here. Rage Powder Butterfree to get the Trick Room off. I still think I go for Beat Up and... Steel Spike would probably kill either way, right? Yeah, so Beat Up because I am Safety Goggles, so Rage Powder's not going to affect me. And then... Alright. So, let's just keep going here. Alright, so I can either... I don't think I'll Stone Edge. I think what I'm going to do is Steel... So I Beat Up definitely. Beat Up into Cobalion, and then I'm probably going to Dynamax and Steel Spike the Butterfree. Because it should kill either way with that attack. Rage Powder like I expected. Okay, good. Goggles comes in clutch. Ooh, it's Sash. That's bad. Wasn't expecting Sash. Okay, so now we can definitely switch in. What do I need? Oh, man, if I'd gone for Rockfall there, that would have been much better. Didn't think about Sash. I'm going to kill Butterfree either way here. Let's just... I can Phantom Force the Butterfree spot expecting a... And then just Steel Spike again. Or Knuckle the... Phantom Force the... Okay, so think about it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is... Stack Attack, it can do damage here. Probably not a lot, right? But it can do damage here. So... I have to attack Butterfree with Cobalion. That's just the way the world's going to work here because Cobalion's slower than Dragapult. I could switch out Pult, or I could... If I had Rockfall, though, this turn would be a lot easier. I will say using Stack Attacker for Trick Room is not something I expected. Not really what I wanted, though. Could Breaking Swipe to get the attack drop. Or I could Phantom the Butterfree slot and Knuckle Stack Attacker. Okay, good. That worked well. Not as good as I wanted because Butterfree's still alive. I expected it to Rage Powder there. Alright, Rhyperior. We Phantom Force, and we 100% max guard here. Because we need to get rid of Butterfree, so nothing else gets put to sleep. I don't think he's going to max yet. I could still lose this realistically, just because... Okay, Rhyperior protected. Alright, so we... Alright, this is good, this is good. Got rid of Butterfree. Everything's looking handy-dandy. Problem is, Hatterene can now pull some shenanigans. And... I no longer have... Alright, so... This is problematic here. Really problematic. You probably double Cobalion here. I think I'm just going to Phantom Force Hatterene. Okay, but what does that do? If Dragapult dies, it dies. I don't really care. Probably Dynamaxed way too early, to be honest. I've got Primarina in the back with my Meowstic. And I can just Iron... Yeah, I max guarded already. Okay, not surprised. It's got Flare. Ooh, that kills. Rock Slide, please don't... that's bad. The flinch is really unfortunate there. So let's just go ahead and set Safeguard and go for Phantom Force. Try and stall out as much of this Trick Room as we can. But that flinch was really unfortunate. If I'd gotten off the Phantom Force, that would have been really good for me, I feel like. Alright, Meowstic lives. Alright, Phantom Force now in effect. Trick Room's over. I need to Hyper Voice here. So now, Dragapult, yeah, this is 100% the play I make. Okay. Both still live? Oh no, I lose. That missed. Oh my word, that missed. Oh no, I lose. How did I lose this? Oh my word, I can't believe I just lost. This is horrible. Oh, great. Oh, boy. Oh, my word, I still win! Let's go! Phantom Force breaks Protect. Oh, my word, I still win. Okay. Hold up. Oh, my word. Hold on, I need to take a breather. Holy... Val, you saved your Dynamax. That was so close. Holy... Oh my word, Phantom Force saved me. Physical oh, holy. Okay, hold on. Before I make my move, let's just think, and I know what lost me that. Oh my word. Oh. Okay. Holy. Okay, Val should have 100% won that. Them not knowing that mechanic won me the game. Okay, I need to play a lot more carefully. Holy... Okay, I won that game, but by the skin of my teeth. So... Okay, so... After that... I'm not making the same mistake twice. Okay, I feel like the same lead can work, but I just need to play a lot more carefully. So if I go for the same lead, I need to rock fall the Butterfree, just get it out of there, then go for... Okay. So what... Okay, I don't know the calcs for... Okay. I don't know the calcs for Tango, so I'm not going to go for that. That's just too risky. Too risky-bisky for my taste. Think I'm going for this with, yeah, I'm going to go for my Primarina lead just to try and stop the, what happened where I Dynamaxed too early. Cobalion definitely in the back along with, Dragapult. It has to be Dragapult. Oh, great. It's Mimikyu stack this time. Okay, so Val did a good adaptation here. I was expecting for but if I had done my Cobalion strategy, this would be easy win for me. But I didn't, so I didn't. Let's just go. Don't think any status here, so I can just... Yeah. And then Hyper Voice doesn't kill either. Ooh, Rock Slide did really good damage. Okay. I think I've got a plan here. It involves... It involves, some pretty risky... No, I think I just Hyper Voice again and Safeguard. Okay, good. Okay, just don't flinch and we're good. Okay, Hyper Voice, definitely Dynamax, Steel Spike. Yeah. Alright, so he can finish off, So he's probably gonna flare me. Oh, she. Sorry, Val. I'm sorry. You're a she. Alright, Val's probably gonna max flare my Cobalion. How much damage did that do last game? Alright, so he returned to normal. So he's probably going to flare, or he could just try and finish off Primarina. So what's the safest play either way? Hyper Voice, Max Steel Spike? I should live that. Should. Hold on. Let's just run a calc real quick. Okay, so yeah. Hyper Voice, Steel Spike, always does enough. Okay, cool. He mind-stormed. Play rough didn't do nearly enough. Okay, 100% Phantom Force. If I guard here, that could be a really risky play if he goes for Starfall into Dragapult. Sorry, Val. Okay, so if Val goes into here, these games have been a lot closer than I like, honestly. I thought I was well prepared for Trick Room, but... I should still live a Flare. So I can Phantom Force Hatterene and Steel Spike again, I feel like. Yeah. Okay, good. Now it's the final turn of Trick Room, and I just max guard, and I should win. Okay, Val, you made that a lot closer than I was expecting. That game 1 was really, really close, and then you led right game 2 because I was expecting you to not bring, I was expecting you to do the same stuff. I made a bad lead, didn't think it through. I thought Primarina could deal with both, but when I saw that damage, I knew it was bad. But you played really well this set, actually. Like, you put your all into it, I could tell. Alright. Psychic Terrain is still up, so I can't get Shadow Sneak. So I can beat up my own Cobalion and go for... Ironhead into Rhyperior, because... I've got to call... Yeah, okay. That didn't kill. Holy crap. Oh my word, this has been the closest game so far. Oh my word. Wait, how did... Okay, so I did get the attack boost, but it wasn't enough to actually kill the Cobalion, but... Okay, if I had... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have lost there without that flinch. Oh my word. So if I Phantom Force and... Oh, yeah. All right. Oh my word, does Val still win? Oh my word, I should have attacked. No, because Dragapult's immune, so he has to target down. Okay, I think I can still win this. Oh my word. Okay, Val, you played a brilliant game. I should have targeted the Mimikyu there. That was my bad. Oh my word. This has been the scariest set to date. Like, Val, I was not... I hate to admit it, I was not expecting you to put up this much of a fight. This was so close. Yeah, I get the protect. Okay, yeah, this is unless, hold on, Rock Slide. Val could still win this, unironically. Alright, oh my word. I should have made better lead calls there. That was my bad. Oh dear lord. That was so close. I can't believe it. Val, you did wonderfully. Like, her prep was amazing. I can't believe it. Oh my word, that set had me sweating. I made some really bad calls, kind of underestimated you there. That's my fault. You put up one heck of a fight, and that set's gonna have me terrified. Okay, GG. All right, after a very close set against Val, one that was a bit closer than I would have liked, I'm just going to look through my replays again and just comment on the plays I feel like I could have done better. So this turn 1, I feel like what was really wrong was my lead. So naturally, I was expecting Mimikyu and Stack Attack here because that's what Val usually led, but I shouldn't have underestimated Val here. I just thought they would lead Mimikyu Stack Attack because that's what I thought they normally did. Instead, I should have thought about what the safe lead would have been to try and stop Trick Room or thrive under it, and I should have realized that Meowstic Primarina was ideal. Granted, I'm not sure what I should have done because I knew they had Rhyperior Hatterene in the back, but this turn 1 play of Max Steel Spike and what did I do with Dragapult again? Oh yeah, beat up my own Cobalion. I do not think that was the right play. I could have swapped in Meowstic. I could have used Breaking Swipe with Dragapult to get Butterfree out of the way so I could max Knuckle or basically so I could hit my intended target the next turn. Point is, I needed to kill Butterfree that turn, and beating up my own Dragapult was not, my own Cobalion was not the play to make there. As it let Butterfree live the next turn and basically made me waste a turn of Dynamax. Yeah, because I wasn't thinking about Sash. I just wasn't really thinking here. As you can see, I'm in a really horrible position. If they had Rage Powdered there, that would have wasted me an entire turn of Dynamax. Fortunately, they didn't. And so, please tell me I knocked out the Butterfree. Nope, okay. That's another mistake I could have made. I should have just gone for Breaking Swipe directly to kill the Butterfree instead of going for Phantom Force. So that way, I let Butterfree live way too long. That was a huge mistake I made. Forcing me to max Guard here. Basically, with how I played, I could have had only one good turn of Dynamax, which is kind of terrifying to think about. And so now here, because of how I played, I'm in a really horrible position because I'm under Trick Room against their two biggest sweepers, and they haven't used their Dynamax yet. Cobalion just goes down to a Flare. And Pult gets flinched by the Rock Slide, which is really unfortunate for me. So there was a bit of luck there, but it's not really. Safeguard, probably not the right play. I mean, it can stop confusions from... I don't know. I actually think that was a decent play to make, given my position. Oh, yeah, Thunder Wave wouldn't have done anything, so... Meowstic goes down really quick. I have to Phantom Force. Fortunately, their Trick Room is gone now. But what I did not expect here was Primarina's Hyper Voice to not OHKO Rhyperior. That must have been a very specially bulky set because 4 times weakness, I just assumed it would kill. There were a lot of things I assumed that would kill Rhyperior in this set. Point is, it did nowhere near enough damage, and I paid the price by losing Primarina. Now, I should have lost this, quite frankly. As you can see, I made a ton of mistakes. I should have just straight up gone for, like, Hydro Pump, I believe I had. Yeah, I should have gone for Hydro Pump or Energy Ball into the Rhyperior, the single target move, to try and do more, but I got cocky. I thought it would kill, and it didn't, and that was my mistake. That, and I forgot about Weakness Policy. So, frankly, here I should have lost, due to all the mistakes I've pointed out. Fortunately for me, Val just did not know that Phantom Force breaks Protect. And quite honestly, double protecting here was not the play at all. If you just attacked with both, then no matter who Dragapult kills, it goes down here. It's at what? 24%? Like, any attack should kill it. It's not a very bulky Pokemon. I don't have screens up. I've only got Safeguard. So fortunately, I was able to break the Protect and win, even though I really shouldn't have. I got really lucky. That was a very undeserved win on my part, but I mean, I guess I'll take it. Now, Game 2, I think I played better. I still made lots of mistakes, but I played better. So, again, I screwed up my lead. So here I thought I would try. I thought they would go. I don't know why I thought they'd go same thing, but I was scared of Butterfree. I led Primarina Meowstic like I should have game one, and then they lead what I did not. They led what I wanted to counter. My game one lead was made to counter their game 2 lead, and my game 2 lead was made to counter their game 1 lead. So I just I called their leads incorrectly both games. So I just tried to break Disguise and go for Hyper Voice this turn. I feel like that was a decent play. Problem is, if they had Dynamax Stack Attacka, that was setting me up for disaster. I don't know what I did with Mimikyu. I said Safeguard. Okay, that was decent, I guess, but I really should have Thunder Wave Stack Attacka, calling it Dynamaxing. Fortunately for me, I did a lot of studying the replays for this set, and I knew that Val had a habit of Dynamaxing their Hatterene, or whatever they brought in last. So I figured Stack Attacka wouldn't Dynamax, especially with Primarina here, but if they had, that could have put me in a really tricky spot. Someone else pointed that out, and I think they're right. Stack Attacka does lots of damage here, gets a defense boost. Fortunately, I take it out, but I still have to weather Trick Room. Hatterene comes out and Dynamaxes. Like I mentioned, they have a habit of doing that. They take out Primarina instead of Cobalion, which I feel like is really fortunate for me, and I Steel Spike Hatterene. I get why, it's the Trick Room threat, but also taking out the Trick Room setter and Mimikyu could have been helpful here. No, I think I made the right call. Again, Val, Shadow Sneaking, and Psychic Terrain helped me. They could have targeted Dragapult. I don't know why I sent it out. Quite honestly, a mistake I made in team prep was I geared way too much for their fast mode. Like Dragapult, Jolteon, Meowstic, Tangrowth. A lot of Pokemon were built to function in the fast mode, and I didn't really give thought to their Trick Room mode too much, and that really cost me since they didn't even end up bringing any Pokemon from the fast mode. Aside from like Emolga, but it can function either way. So, yeah, really unfortunate for me. Bad prep. My own fault. Fortunately, I lived this Max Flare, and I'm able to take out Hatterene. And I Phantom Force. I max Guard to just try and stop an Earth move from Rhyperior. And Phantom Force does minimal damage to it. Now that I've stalled out their Trick Room, this is the play I feel like I made a huge mistake, and let's just watch. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I kind of forgot that I only had 2 hits of beat up, and I assumed Iron Head would kill, but it did not, which really put me in a bad situation. Fortunately, they didn't go for Trick Room, and I got an Iron Head flinch. Lady Luck saved me yet again in this set. First, the Phantom Force, Lack of Knowledge, and then the flinch. Flinches always come to my rescue, but I don't know. I can't blame myself because I thought that Iron Head would kill. I just underestimated Rhyperior's bulk. This is the turn where I screwed up. I Phantom Force, and instead of just killing Mimikyu, which can set up Trick Room, I attack right into the Rhyperior attack, which really screwed me over. If I had killed Mimikyu with Iron Head, that would have been game over. Fortunately, I still had Protect on my own Cobalion, which let me take out the Mimikyu there. Oh gosh, that was a really bad play because Rock Slide's a double target. So I had to bet on not getting Rock Slide flinched with Cobalion. That did, yeah. So I really cut it down to the wire with some of my plays, but I managed to squeak on through just barely. But there's a lot I could have done better. Fortunately, every battle's a learning experience. So now I'm going to work on getting my Week 5 video out to you guys so I can be all caught up, because at this point I still have not played my Week 6 set. That'll be next week. So look forward to those.